Number 1.
That's a seagull.
You guys should definitely go first on everything.
You know this one?
I can narrow it down, but not yet. Is there one picture per animal?
Just one picture.
So it's it's a
okay.
pile of white crusted poop on the terrain is like black pebbly ground.
Oh, the terrain. Good call.
So you're going to say a seagull? I don't think so. It's like a coil. It's like a nice coil.
The ground made me kind of reconsider that.
Can I give you guys a hint?
Yes, please.
Do you know why it's white?
It died.
No.
It's white because whatever animal this is eats a lot of bones, and the calcium has turned the poop white in the sun.
Have we talked about this animal? Oh, that's small, though.
Well, that's the problem. There's no scale. We don't know what continent it's on.
All right, what's
it's
your
pretty
guess?
hard. I'm going to go hyena, but it's wolf, hyena, it's something like that.
I'm going to say
Wow.
Komodo dragon.
I'm going to go with Tasmanian devil.
This is the animal, or this is the poo from an African lion.
A lion.
Oh, my God.
So the lion's just chowing through bone?
Oh, yeah. All your carnivores will end up with white poo that dries in the sun from the calcium that comes out.
Wow.
Yeah.
The poo.
But see, the problem is this game, well, we should continue to play it without any context.
Yeah, you need a little quarter.
You got to have a size or a continent or something, because that could also be the poop of a leopard. That could also be the poop of a cheetah. That could also be the poop of a hyena.
Sure.
Like, without scale and some context, it's really hard to know.
No
But
excuses. Less
no
excuses.
No excuses.
More getting them right.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
Very
What's
good.
the next one?
Number 2. Here we go.
Oh, wow. This is a weird looking poop. It looks like a pecan pie.
Oh,
It looks quite tasty, actually.
It looks
payday bar.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
It's a delicious looking feces. What is that? Is that nuts and seeds?
Those are
and seeds.
nuts. Oh, those
Nuts
are
and
seed
seeds.
shells. You can
Caked
see
together.
the inside of them. Oh, both.
Hmm.
Nuts. This has got to be, so this is the close-up of, this has got to be a bird of some sort. I'm just going to go ahead and say that this is the shit of a bird of some sort.
I think it's what is known for eating lots of nuts? An adorable chipmunk.
Peter. Oh.
Chipmunk.
Your ex-girlfriend.
Chipmunk poop.
This is a fall brown bear poop.
All incorrect.
What is it?
This is the poop of a civet.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. The Luwak civet. So actually, that makes sense. Do you guys know about this? You know
No.
what Luwak coffee is?
Tell us.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
no.
cool. Have you ever heard of this?
What? Get out of
You know
here.
what this is, Cal?
I tried it, yeah.
You've tried it? I've tried it too. I
what?
have some in my freezer. Luwak coffee, it's actually pretty heinous. I shouldn't admit that I have some in my freezer, but I didn't know this when I bought the bag and blah, 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 and then found out. So my first trip to Indonesia, everywhere we went, they're like, you want Luwak coffee? You want Luwak coffee? I was like, yeah, what's Luwak coffee? Luwak coffee is, and I say it's heinous because I found out how they treat the animals later, but in the wild in Indonesia, these palm civets will run around these coffee plantations and eat all the coffee beans and shit out what you're seeing there.
Yeah.
And then they'll make coffee from it because it's partially digested. It's taken the hard rind off of the coffee, and it makes super velvety, smooth coffee.
Interesting.
Somebody figured this out by steeping.
How's Luwak spelled?
I always think about that.
Look it up, Kyle. Lewat. It's the word for luwak. Sorry, not luwak.
Luwak.
But now, sadly, what they do is they cage these things and force feed them coffee beans all day. So
Jesus.
see here. So yeah, I didn't realize that at the time. But what's crazy is the coffee is tremendous, but they give it to them like this. See where the coffee bean hasn't been dried or anything else, and they eat like the fleshy stuff off the coffee bean and poop out the grounds ready to go.
So these civets are just caffeine to the gills.
Oh, can you imagine? And they're psycho little.
I was going to say they're already pretty feisty little creatures.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
It goes back to that thing I always say with like that group of animals, like mustelids, otters, ferrets, weasels. No, don't mess with this.
Don't mess with them.
No, it'll destroy your world.
Yeah,
These things
that's
got
awful.
15 feet long. They'd be the apex.
Remember we
predator
got
of
the
planet.
civet in the trap in Zanzibar?
Oh, yeah.
And then we watched there was no animal in the trap.
Yeah.
It got caught in what's that kind of trap called?
Pitfall trap.
A pitfall trap.
How does that work?
Like your old school, like,
Oh, like a stick on a box?
Yeah,
Literal
basically.
the game Mousetrap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it got caught in there. It was out in like 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Just because it went wild?
Just
Yeah,
dug a hole
just-
right under
just
the bottom of the trap.
Gone. Yeah.
All right, next.
Next, here we go. Number 3. Go.
Wow.
This one I
Some
This one-
square poop.
I know what this is.
There is scale here. There's a Scantron test.
Yeah, what a weird thing for scale.
Yeah.
Poop
It's-
on a Scantron test.
It's a perfect little cube.
Yeah,
Kids
cube.
today won't even know what that is.
True.
They don't do scantrons anymore. There's no way, right?
No.
'Cause everything's on computers.
Feel bad for the number 2 pencil guys.
Dude, what a mess.
Oh,
What a
God.
mess.
I know what it is. I know Forrest knows what it
Yep.
is.
Can I have like a little hint?
Sure. Lives in Australia.
Kangaroo?
Let's
Dungaroo?
let's narrow it down, shall we?
Yeah.
The marsupial.
I
lives in
said
Australia.
kangaroo.
Yeah, you did.
There's more of them.
Wallaby?
Can you calm down for a second? Yeah. It's the only
Kangaroo?
animal that has square poops in the world.
Okay.
And it does this because it'll make little like mounds, little like pyramids of poop to mark its territory.
I mean, this is the evidence for creationism right
let's-
here.
Yeah. If I told you this, this is a test of Peter's memory.
Okay.
In the past, many, many moons ago, you asked what's the one wild animal I'd love to have as a pet, and I said it would be one of these.
What's to start with?
A Q, right?
No.
Oh, I was thinking
Uh-oh.
quoll.
No,
Or
you don't
quokka.
know either.
Yes, I do.
Begins with a W.
Oh, it is wallaby.
Nope.
Wombat.
Yes.
Wombat. Fuck.
Yes. Peter got it. Use that for the jingle.
Hey, they look like
Fuck. Why
what,
was I
what-
thinking
I don't
was
know.
thinking
I knew
quokka.
you knew too.
Yeah.
I didn't know wombats look like capybaras.
Dude, they're so cute. They're so cute. There's a
Fuck.
Kyle, real quick before we move on.
Wombat, I
Pull up.
forgot.
There's this like little girl who has a wombat pet that went pretty viral on Instagram. See if you can find it.
Wombat pet.
Yeah, I think it's the second one. Yeah, try that one.
What'd she do?
She's yes, this one. She's cute. Like, look at this, the baby wombat behind her.
Oh, they hop like bunnies,
Oh,
kind
dude,
of.
they're so cute. Well, that's a
Hey.
baby one, right?
Can you
Yeah.
stop cuddling your wombat?
Oh my
Look at
God,
this.
that is.
It's tea time. Dad cooked a mad
And also,
tea.
it's got an Australian, so it sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on.
come on. It's tea time, mate.
So they're very friendly.
Yeah, I mean, I think they become menaces when they grow up. And
Yeah.
I do know a woman that had one when I was
Oh.
in Tasmania, and she said it would literally run through her drywall. Like, they were such little bowls, they could just run right through. But look as this
Oh,
thing's
you're
getting
so-
bigger and bigger with the little girl.
She was feeding it.
But how cute is this? I mean,
It's
come
so
on.
cute. Looks like a little. It's got the stature of a little bulldog.
Yeah. This would be my dream wild animal pet. It really would.
They're freaking adorable.
Well, so
Yeah.
this
All right.
is what happens. Your kids are gonna see this on YouTube and they're gonna want a wombat, and you're gonna have to get them one.
Not get a wombat.
What?
Kyle, look this up. Is it legal to own a wombat in the United States?
There's no way. You're not supposed to own
Only in
wombat.
Dude,
Florida.
Most places, California is a different place. If you don't, not what?
Is it legal to own a wombat?
No.
Scroll down. This doesn't make any sense.
No, it's no. You can't have a wombat.
But you can have kangaroos. I can buy a kangaroo and have it in my yard.
Sure.
In
So
your
why can't I have a
yard.
wombat? Swear to God.
Yeah, it is weird. Why would you not be able to have a wombat?
Even had a guy contact me on Instagram and be like, I'm a kangaroo breeder in Texas if you want one. And I was like, I don't, but thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was offering you a free kangi.
He was, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why?
All right.
To
Do we have
promote
more
his business?
poops?
There's 3 more.
All right.
Oh wow, yeah.
We're going to get 0 right. I
Well,
feel.
you got wombat.
Oh, that's true.
All right, number 4.
Knew it.
So this looks like a dead bird or an effigy, a voodoo doll of some sort.
Yeah, it's like the voodoo sticks from True Detective. So it's a pile of.
like sticks.
I think I know what that is. I'm gonna say it's a tortoise.
2 for tortoise.
I'm gonna say it's a turtle.
It is a tortoise.
I was close.
What kind of tortoise?
The tortoise.
Oh,
I knew the
it's-
frame, so I just kind
wow.
of snickered. Yeah.
It is the
Pat, I-
feces from the Fernandina Island tortoise.
Yep.
I thought you were the one that actually discovered the tortoise first. Now we know that was a lie that you told us all
No,
behind
just-
Forrest's back.
Just for TV, I discovered it first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
It's old
not,
Pat.
not to mention, it's also very well documented on the show where I get the call from Forrest when I'm on the boat. And
well,
like,
you know,
we'll
I've
come pick
never
you up.
watched the
He was in
show.
Margarita Land.
It's funny. Wait, is that the cover of your book?
No,
no?
I'm like over Burn on the cover.
Oh,
of the book.
right.
That's the other one.
I'm just trying to think if this was the picture that I slightly enhanced to make your bicep bigger. As a joke.
It has to be. Look at that bicep. That ain't Nat.
No, I was in a lot better shape back then. Those were good
You're
times.
also flexing hardcore.
Well,
Look
I'm
at-
holding a 40-pound tortoise.
Yeah, like this.
I'm straining with every ounce of my being.
When I pick up a 40-pound dumbbell with both hands, my arm doesn't even flex. Beast.
All right,
I
next.
need-
Number
You got to
5.
eat more of that chocolate of yours.
No kidding. Get back to that.
Number
Look
5.
good.
Okay.
This looks delicious.
This looks like one of those chocolates you get from Sea's Candy.
Yeah, it looks like a gourmet chocolate with some caramel strewn throughout
Well,
it.
do note those caramel bits are small bones.
Oh man, listen.
Yeah, obviously I'd already noted that.
This looks like a mashed up mouse.
I wish I
Correct.
had scale on this because this could be a lot of things. Because I've seen a lot of Alaskan brown bear poop that looks that consistency,
Mm-hmm.
but not a perfect little turd like that.
No, it's very, very nodular.
It's very
Forrest.
connular and
In your head, do you have an idea? Don't say
I
it
do.
out loud.
I do, yeah.
Can you give us an idea of the scale of this?
If I'm right, which I haven't exactly been crushing it so far, it's about this big.
So it's tiny. Okay.
2 inches.
But there's animals stuff in there.
Yeah, that's some sort of weasel.
I'm going to go ahead and say like just a common rat.
Ooh,
Owl pellet.
Correct.
Owl?
owl.
Who?
How'd you get that?
Just seen them before. You
Okay.
can find those owl pellets around, and if you go back to the last slide, those are mouse bones that you're seeing.
Okay.
That
That's
makes
the skull
sense.
cap. See on the top right there? That's the
Yeah.
skull cap of a small rodent.
So owls, for how beautiful and majestic they are, they had some heinous anus.
You just wanted
shit.
to eat that. What do you mean heinous? anus?
Wow, it was a joke.
delicious
I would
anus.
love to put it into a package of chocolates for somebody, though.
There you go.
It might taste
Yeah.
good.
I did tell you guys that story from when we were like guiding in Africa, what we used to do, right?
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Somehow
You
trick
sick
your
pigs.
patrons into eating poop.
Yeah, so we would go
Oh,
out.
yeah.
We'd go out on walking safari in Montepools, and we'd take chocolate covered raisins. And Kyle, pull up Impala poop quickly. And we'd be like walking ahead or around, where they're not looking. And you put down a little pile of chocolate covered raisins. Be like, oh no way, Impala poop. See, this is what Impala poop looks
Oh
like.
yeah.
And you pick it
Yeah.
up and just like show them, real quick, and then be like,
Ugh.
oh man, it's so good. And then everybody like, no way, can I try? Be like, yeah, it's all over the place. And then you just see all these clients like picking up poop and being like, it's not that good.
Ew.
And you'd be
you
like,
make it
well, I
worse.
really like it.
Are
It tastes
impalas
like poop.
vegetarians?
Yeah.
All right, next.
You ever having a spitting competition? Paul poop spitting competition?
Spitting?
You spit the
Nope,
turds?
never done that, but
Nope.
it makes
All right.
sense.
All right.
It's harmless. That's why we would trick people into doing it.
Yeah.
Into eating poop.
Yeah.
All right.
Disgusting.
Last one here. Number 6.
Hold on. Quick question about owls. Right. I got a couple of Hooters from Amazon. I had them delivered to protect my orange tree because last year
Oh,
it
you mean
got
the
devastated by the
decoy owls?
squirrels. This is a common thing.
Okay.
The people put the owls up,
Yeah,
right?
just nobody ever has referred to them as getting a couple of Hooters before.
Do they actually work? Does this work in nature? Because there hasn't been a squirrel that's come for the oranges, and
It definitely works.
I'm
yeah.
I'm like flabbergasted
But
that it's actually
what
working.
you have to do is move them like once every couple weeks.
Right. That's what I read in the.
That's
in
the
in
thing. So
How'd you? Where are they in the tree? Are they
they're
pretty?
right on the.
I see them, actually.
I got
Oh,
on the
okay.
left
It
of
came
the
with
pool.
2, and their heads actually turn in the wind.
That's great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to move them because the squirrels or whatever will
They're
start to
smart
figure
enough.
out something's not right.
The problem is that the back wall there, that's the fruit tree fucking fruit picker thieves.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
If I put it in the tree itself, they'll notice it.
You know what you should do?
Yeah, what?
You know what a proximity alarm is?
Sh-
It's like a
Yeah.
little, yeah. You run by, it's like,
yeah.
like flashes lights. You should put that on your back wall facing the neighbors. So anytime they come to your orange tree, the proximity alarm goes off. That
I
would
put it
be-
right next to
scare
the
the
fucking
shit out of
owl.
them.
Dude, that would be heinous. First of all,
Ah.
they would go insane because that would be that's a mean
All
thing to do. You
So
should
the
do
owls do work though, people.
that. The owls work. You just have to move them so the squirrels don't catch
You
on.
got to move your hooters.
Move your hooters.
All right.
Just-
What do we got?
I got
next?
a couple.
I got a couple Hooters on Amazon.
Yeah, it's like the most Chicago thing you've ever
Hey.
said.
Hey, these fucking squirrels are eating my oranges. I ordered a couple Hooters on the Amazon.
It's not that funny. Shut up, Forrest.
All right.
All right. Last one. Here we
Yes.
go. Number 6.
Those again look like dead birds.
These are classic. This is your more classic turd. Poop like in every way, except
Poop like in every
it's
way.
hairy.
a lot of grass in it. A lot of,
I think that's fur.
oh,
think.
boy. Oh, I don't know.
Furzy
maybe.
turdsy.
Yep, I think you're right. That is fur.
And that looks like
Furry
North
turd.
American foliage in the background. I'm gonna give it coyote.
Mm.
I was actually going to say your common house dog that just licked its anus too much. Coyote, yeah. It's
Fuck
got to be
I'll
coyote.
go with Red Fox, not the actor.
This is a mountain lion.
Ah,
Ah, so close.
cat was
Mountain lion
probably
poop.
the better guess, but yeah. And it's just a picture of me and massive Chris Gillette.
just hulking over you.
Yeah, and his puma.
I love how Edwin, thanks Edwin, by the way, for the games, includes like all these pictures of Forrest just to like, make his head. He's going to float up to the fucking ceiling, this guy.